RLS Creativity, and I'm here to talk to you today about Clear the Clutter. Happy New Year! I hope you've had a great start to your year and you're excited about what is ahead. I am excited. I spent some time in prayer and I met with my coach and was able to talk through some of my goals for this year and have a really clear focus for what's ahead. So in the next few weeks, I'll be sharing some things with you and I'm excited to do that. But today I wanted to talk about getting ready to make progress. A.W. Tozer, in his book, He Must Increase, says, we want to receive before we have emptied ourselves. You can't fill a full vessel. You have to empty it first. Friends, you'll never know the Lord very well until you have died to your property and yourself and your future and all the little things that you hold dear. This week I listened to a DVD series by Ray Vander Laan called That the World May Know, and he told the story of Herod the Great and compared it to the story of David, King David. So he was taking people on a tour of Caesarea, which is a city that King Herod built, and it's amazing. It's built on the edge of the sea and lots of things that he liked to do the impossible. And the only thing about King Herod is that everything he did so that people would look at him and say, wow. So Ray Vander Laan compared that to King David when he was a shepherd boy. And we all know the story. It's a story that is told in almost every Sunday school class about him fighting Goliath. And Ray Vander Laan used the comparison that Herod the Great built with marble and King David used just a stone that he found in a brook. And he said, you know, Herod the Great built amazing things. And yet all we know about him, or all that most people know about him, is that he killed all the babies when Jesus was born. And David, he didn't use marble. He used a stone from a brook and a sling to fight a giant. But David did it to honor God. And so the question he asked, and the question I'm asking myself and you, is, who am I living for? Am I living for myself or for God? And whether spiritually or in another area, we need to clear the clutter before we're ready for something new. And so today I just want to share a few tips that have worked for me, and I hope you find them helpful. So step number one, first of all, we need to decide that we are going to do something about the clutter. And it could be in our spiritual lives, it could be in our physical lives. I have a confession to make. I moved into a new house in October, and I still have boxes sitting around in some rooms. And some of those boxes are around my office space. And I was thinking the other day, you know what? Every time I see those boxes, they bug me and they take up mind space. So one of the things I want to do this week is tackle those boxes and get them emptied and sorted and put in place. Think about how you will feel when the clutter is gone. That's a good motivator for me. Step number two, start small. I find in my life that often I'm overwhelmed, and when I'm overwhelmed, I don't do anything. And so something that has helped me is to pick one area or thing that is fairly easy to accomplish And start there, because it seems like when we start making progress, then it's easier to move forward. Step number 3, 10 minutes. This is my 10-minute trick. Set the timer for 10 minutes. You know, there can be something that I absolutely dread doing, but if I set the timer for 10 minutes and know that in 10 minutes I can do something that I want to do, I can get a lot accomplished because I can work hard for that 10 minutes and know that it's coming to an end soon. Number 4, have a place for everything. So I find that if I don't have a place for something, often that's why there's clutter, because I just put it somewhere and then it doesn't get put away because it doesn't have a place. So finding a place for something and making sure that that's where it gets put when I'm done with it really helps me keep clutter to a minimum. And number 5, we need to celebrate when we have successes, whether big successes or small. It could be something like just even taking a deep breath and smiling. It could be taking a picture and sharing it on social media. It could be going for a walk with a friend. Whatever you find encouraging and fun, do that. So I would like to challenge you to clear the clutter this week in your life. And I will be making an exciting announcement in a week or so stay tuned. Again, this is Ruth L. Snyder from RLS Creativity, and I challenge you to clear the clutter in your life.